Hey guys, what's good?
What's happening?
My name's Haley.
My name is Mitchell.
And we're back for another YouTube video. And we're also streaming on Instagram right now. So we're really excited. What's good, InstaFam? Today, we're just going to talk a little bit about our inspirations, our mentors, people who make us feel good, who have helped us so much in our individual businesses and just personal development in general. So we mad excited about it.
Yeah, and just, people that we think that everyone should look up. If you guys don't know who they are, and check out everything they have on YouTube, their books, and whatever they have out there for the world for us to learn from, to go check out, because it's helped us so much.
Seriously. And we're going to try to keep this one shorter. Our videos tend to get long because, we love being wordy.
Yeah,
but we're going to just go right into it and start. Ready?
Yep, you're up.
Let's get it. Okay, so my first mentor and person, honestly, who changed my life is Robert Kiyosaki. His book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, is my favorite book of all time. I read it right at the beginning of my entrepreneurship journey.
Same.
And I think it just gave me that different perspective, because someone coming from not a lot of money, I didn't really know what it was like to be rich, or how the rich raise their children, or what the rich even thought about money. So that is exactly what that book's about, and it's a story. So it comes from a perspective of a kid, so it's really easy to understand.
Yep, very easy.
Yeah, so I love that. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He has a bunch of different YouTube videos and resources that you can look up, but he is just one of the richest men ever too. He does real estate investment, so I love looking up to people who have what I want, and he definitely has what I want.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. Let's get it.
Yeah, he's also just kind of bounce off of that real quick. He's also a big fan of the industry that both of us work in.
Yes.
So we learn a lot from him about this industry and how it's helping so many people have success in it.
Yeah, he actually owns a network marketing company, doesn't he?
I don't know if he does or used to.
I think he does.
I don't know.
He might have used to.
But yeah. So I guess I'm up. My first person I'm going to go over is Tai Lopez. Tai Lopez, one of my all-time favorites. He's actually one of the guys who got me wanting to read more. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about on, Tai Lopez has the second biggest book club in the world, right after Oprah Winfrey. And he just has so many millennials and the younger generation reading so many books, because he shows kids, the outcome that he's been able to have from reading so much books. He reads a book a day, and so a lot of people don't like it, but he flashes all his, nice things, his nice car, his nice house, his lifestyle. But he, when people ask him, how do you have these things? He simply shows them, hey, look, just pick up a book, read from people who, like she said, who have the results that you want, learn from their mistakes so you don't have to learn from your own mistakes, and watch what will happen. And
I want to emphasize reading, because I feel like in school we read books a lot of the time that we don't like, and that so we go to books that are more fiction based and things like that, because they're more fun to read. But guys, I'm telling you, if you read these self-help, personal development, non-fiction, self-mastery books, you're going to feel so good. You're going to love reading. It's not going to be hard for you to read.
Definitely.
The average CEO reads 50 books a year. That's almost a book a week. And I'm pretty sure that not a lot of people our age are doing that. If you are doing that, props, keep it going. If you're not, try, because it's really fun, and it gives you such a different perspective. But
yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of my favorite quotes is, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And like she said, the average CEO reads 50 books a year, but the average human being reads less than one book a year. So it kind of just, the statistics are there. If you want to become more successful, if you want to become a CEO of a company, maybe you should start reading a book a week.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. So my next person that I absolutely love is Gary Vaynerchuk.
Gary V.
And he is just like Tai Lopez. He's one of those social media gurus, and I look to him a lot for social media, because he really taught me how to do, I guess, social selling, and also how to present yourself in a way where you're not being salesy or you're not being over the top. He kind of really emphasizes bringing what your strengths are to the table through your content, and educating people and inspiring them through your expertise, and then also monetizing that, being able to be successful from the value that you give out through your content. So I look up to him so much just from all the social media empires that he has built. But his content, if you guys follow Gary Vee, you know, he is very, like, you feel like he's your friend. Like, he's actually talking to you and giving you this, like, amazing advice from an entrepreneur who took his dad's company from, what was it, like
3 to 60?
3 million to 60 million when he was 22 years old. So he doesn't do nothing. You know, he's a great mentor. And now in the tech space, he is just skyrocketing, taking off. So
Yeah.
love Gary Vee.
He's the man. He's the man.
Yeah.
My next one is going to be Grant Cardone, which is kind of funny because he is huge.
Like, he just said, what about Grant Cardone?
Who said that? That's so funny. Yeah, Grant Cardone, you know, he's definitely on my top 3. You know, he's huge in the social media space, just like Gary Vee. But, you know, I've learned so much from him about, you know, like, just like the whole finance space. I've learned so much from Grant Cardone, how to spend my money, how to use my money, how, you know, it's not really about, you know, saving money. It's more about just learning how to make more money, right? It's more of like an increase instead of decrease things. Just always learn how to 10x your life. So Grant Cardone is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, he's all about massive action in anything that you do, and I think that's really great, especially like in our instant gratification generation, where we think that, you know, we have to do a little bit of something and then we're good.
Yeah.
You know,
but
like,
Gary Vee is good with that. He's like, people call him, they're like 35, and they're like, yo, do you know how young you really are?
Yeah,
like,
I love that too.
You still have so much time to do all these things. Like Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, didn't like get his success until 60 years old.
Cool.
But he was doing fried chicken from like the age of 25 or something like that.
Exactly. So bottom line, follow your passions, figure out what they are, and do something maybe in the tech space or not in the tech space that is going to help you get that passion out to everyone, that expertise out to everyone. And then that's when you're going to be able to take massive action in doing that, because you're going to love doing what you do. Like, love it because it's your passion.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
All right, next.
Last one for you?
Yeah, I'm just going to talk a little bit about Sarah Blakely. I love her because she's the founder of Spanx, and she owns 100% of her entire company.
It's hard to do.
It's $1 billion company. It's so hard to do. Like, I watch Shark Tank and I see how fast these people give away equity. She did not give away equity, and I think that is just so admirable because you could just see the belief. You know what I'm saying? In her product, in her as a businesswoman. I think that's great. I heard her speak recently at 10X GrowthCon, and she's just so inspirational, and I like someone coming, like, I love women mentors, being someone obviously who's a woman in business. I think it's really cool to see women pave the way, so she's definitely a big one. Oh, Spanx? Who doesn't love Spanx, honestly?
Who doesn't? I wear them all the time.
Oh, you do? I know.
Yeah. Was that it? All right. My last one's going to be Austin Godsey. This guy is actually in my business that I'm a part of. I'm actually wearing a shirt, so represent. But yeah, this guy, he's just been, you know, he's started from nothing, worked his way up to the top of this company, and then kind of lost it all again, but then built his way back up to where he was before, and actually is just continuing to grow.
He's the best.
He is the best. He's just very true to himself. He doesn't change the way he is for anybody. He's just a very hardworking individual, and honestly, he's, in my opinion, just like a younger Tai Lopez when it comes to the amount of personal development that this guy does, the amount of knowledge that he takes in from people who have the results that he wants, and then he takes that knowledge and implements it in his life and shares that value with other people. He just brings it all to the table. So Austin, if you're watching this, man, keep it up. I love it.
Yeah, we've met him a couple of times and fangirled every single time that we saw him. But yes, love it. And then the last, like, I'm going to touch on like 3 people, just for people who are in my type of business, our type of business, especially women. I look up to podcasters actually a lot. I've learned a lot of what I know from podcasters just because it's so easy to listen to a podcast on the go. But Angie Lee's show, I love her.
She's good.
Manifestation Babe, Catherine Zenkina, she's amazing. And then Often Ambitious, they are from my business, my actual company. So I love listening to them talk. They're amazing. But really quick, I know we're almost done. We don't want to make this too long of a video, but the last person that I want to touch on, and I kind of forgot to touch on him, was Ed Milet. And
Ed.
Yeah, it's actually Milet. I always call him Milet. But
I think everyone really says Milet.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think it rolls off your tongue.
It does,
Milet.
honestly. Ed Milet. He's great. I've been listening to his podcast a lot, and if you guys didn't know, he has a podcast, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't even know his story that much.
I don't know his story, but he's getting huge for like WFG, which is like the network marketing direct sales
cool.
company. He's the founder of it.
Oh, cool. See, didn't even know that.
That's not how he got most of his fame.
Yeah, I know he's friends with Tony and all that too.
He does
so
everything.
yeah, just like every successful person, they do real estate.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of it. I mean, we honestly, even though you don't have a mentor that maybe in person or someone to look up to, I want everyone to know that there are people out there on the internet, and we have all the resources now, that there is someone out there that will teach you the things that you need to know in whatever field you want. Especially YouTube University. Never underestimate it, because that's where we honestly started learning all the things that we wanted to know about our businesses, and they've really come in handy. So find some mentors that you like and stick with them, because that's what makes it really fun. You know, watching them grow and you grow, you really feel a part of their journey. And yeah, I just think it's super important for young entrepreneurs or young professionals or anyone, honestly, to have someone to look up to, because it makes the world feel a lot smaller.
Definitely.
I think. And we're also, guys, we finally found a way to end our freaking videos and our lives, I guess.
Just short and simple.
Short, simple.
We're simply just going to share a quote that both of us love with you guys to kind of just close it out.
Exactly.
So, I mean, if you have anything else you want to cover before we end it out.
Nope, that's it.
That's pretty much it.
All right, here we go. Quote of the day.
The quote of the day is, "You can't solve today's problems with yesterday's thinking." Mind blown right there. I don't know about you guys.
Woo!
But that is it. That's all we have for today, guys. So we'll see you guys on the next video.
Always be growing.
Deuces.
Talk to you guys later.